What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again with the day after my Alabama Crimson Tide was on a bye week, and every Alabama fan got to relax and watch everybody else stress. Damn right. Alabama fans were stress free this weekend, but it's back to work this week. Okay, we gotta face those LSU Tigers. They coming to town, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Bryant-Denny Stadium, Nick Saban Field on Saturday. Okay, so it's back to work for my Alabama Crimson Tide. But let's do a recap of all the games on yesterday, and it was a great Saturday of college football on yesterday. Teams lost. That old KB didn't expect to lose, but that's okay. It was all fun and games on yesterday, baby. And we're going to start out by talking about these Vanderbilt Commodores who went to Austin, Texas to face those Texas Longhorns. And Texas put on a show. They did that for 3 quarters. And they decided to quit playing in the fourth, and Vandy decided to start playing in the fourth. Vandy put up 21 points in the fourth quarter to no avail. They tried an onside kick to possibly tie up the game or take it in the top the game or win the game. You know, if they'd have tied it, went in overtime, but they couldn't get that onside kick. They had 3 or 4 players to touch that damn ball, but somehow it made it out of bounds. It just wasn't meant to be for those Vanderbilt Commodores. Arch Manning showed up and showed out. That's the Arch Manning that we all been waiting on. The Arch Manning of the past 2 weeks, man. Arch Manning, 328 yards, 3 touchdowns, 25 of 33, an outstanding day for Arch Manning. Now, Diego Pavia, you know, I know his numbers look real good at 27 of 38, 365 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That looks and sound good. But guess what? Don't let it fool you. Damn near all of that, well, not all of it, but a majority of that came in the fourth quarter. Surely did. And then, you know, they only had 10 points going into the fourth. So Texas dominated these guys. Texas dominated from the beginning of the game all the way through the freaking third quarter. Like I said, fourth quarter, they decided not to play. Steve Sarkisian, you can't do that. You got to keep your foot on their damn neck. All right? So it is what it is, man. Oh, daggone, damn Diego Pavia, he was Vanderbilt's leading rusher. You know, Vanderbilt is a running team. Their offense ain't built on the pass. It's built on the run. And Texas only allowed like 58 yards rushing. And shit, I'm just saying. 58 yards rushing. And Diego Pavia was their leading rusher. So it is what it is. For Texas, the wide receiver core by committee, Ryan Wingo, Mosley, Moore, Weisner had a couple of catches and shit. But Weisner was their leading rusher with 75 yards on 18 carries with a touchdown, I might add. And like I said, Arch Manning, he threw for 3, 1 to C.J. Baxter, 1 to Mosley, and 1 to Wingo. All right. So, but anyway, also, Vanderbilt allowed 6 sacks on yesterday. They hadn't allowed but 7 the whole season. Through 9 games, only allowed 7 sacks, but they allowed 6 on yesterday. So this Texas defense was eating his ass up. Eating his ass up. Poor Diego Pavia, I don't feel sorry for him. So, hey, it is what it is. But that's enough about Texas and Vandy. Let's move on to Penn State and number 1 Ohio State, in which Ohio State got a 38-14 lead. A 38-14 win. It was close at the half, 17-14 Ohio State. Penn State scored right before the half, but at the second half was all Ohio State. Penn State didn't score a damn single point in the second half, shut out in the second half, while Ohio State scored 21 in the second half to take home a 38-14 victory. Caleb Downs got ejected from the game. It was targeting. He launched himself. It was targeting. Julian Sain looking real good. Julian Sain looked good. 20 of 23. I don't think no quarterback got better than that yesterday. 20 of 23, 316 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Bo Jackson, running back, ran through their ass. I mean, Jesus, for 105 yards on 13 carries. And guess what? Cornell Tate, and Jeremiah Smith, that's a bad duo. That's a bad duo. Cornell Tate, 5 catches, 124 yards and a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, 6 catches, 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Bennett Christian, he added one. He added a touchdown, but it was only 4 yards he of receiving yards for him. But anyway, Ohio State basically destroyed Penn State. Penn State, there was nothing they could do. Penn State quarterback is freaking terrible. Only 145 yards, 0 touchdown, 1 interception. That boy is terrible. Man, it was terrible. They leading receiver, Singleton, 28 yards. 28 freaking yards. That's a damn shame. And then, on top of that, Penn State on the rush for 55 freaking yards. 200 yards total offense. Terrible, man. But that got a lot to do with Ohio State's defense. So, hey, it is what it is. It be that way sometime. They forced Penn State into one turnover, so that was the only turnover in the game. But as far as let me see right here. Oh, they ain't got it. Oh, yes, they do. 1, 2. Okay, Ohio State got 2 sacks on the day. So, but that quarterback for Penn State is damn bad. Ohio State looked like the #1 team yesterday. All right, so it is what it is, man. Ohio State got a damn good team. Julian Sain playing at a high level. Cornell Tate, Jeremiah Smith playing at a high level. The Ohio State offense as a whole is playing at a high level. The defense is on point. I hate that Caleb Downs got called for the targeting, which it was targeting. I hate that he got through out the game. I can't remember. Was it the first or the second half? Because if it was the second half, he won't be playing next week against, let me see who Ohio State got next week. But anyway, if it was the second half, he won't be playing next week. Ohio State got Purdue next week, so it won't damn matter if he in the game or out the game. Purdue is sorry. Ohio State, I don't think they lose a game this season. I know they have trouble beating Michigan. They rival, but I don't think they lose a game this season. I really don't. So, hey, it is what it is. Ohio State get the win over Penn State, which I think everybody knew that was going to be the case anyway. So, of course, Penn State, they got an interim head coach. So, we kind of knew what was going to happen there. So, hey, it is what it is. Ohio State's get the win over Penn State, 38-14. Moving on, boy, we had a bunch of great games on yesterday, man. Number 10, Miami goes into SMU, and leave with an L. Sure did. Miami with their second loss of the season. And I didn't know until yesterday this was Miami's first game outside of the state of Florida. Say it ain't so. Kevin Jennings. You know what that Miami defense allowed from Kevin Jennings? 365 yards. And only 1 touchdown, though. But Jennings, even though he freaking threw for 365 yards, it didn't look like it because he was missing some wide open receivers. I'll tell you that right now. But anyway, rushing yards. Freaking SMU won this game rushing for only 23 yards. What did that tell you? That Miami lost to a one-dimensional team. Damn sure did. Miami, they had the game in the bag, man. They had it in the bag. Roughing the passer call or unsportsmanlike when the ref blew the whistle and they still hit the quarterback. He didn't fall, but they did give him a good shot and the defender held him up. But the ref still threw the flag. 15-yard penalty. And I think that might have been on 4th down. I'm not really sure. It might have been on 4th down. But that was crazy. Turning point. That's what led freaking SMU to tying up the damn game to to take it into overtime. And we all know what Carson Beck did. Threw the most critical interception, definitely at the wrong time. You don't throw no interception at halftime. And then the thing about it, SMU said, fuck that. We ain't just going to line up and kick the field goal. We going to score a damn touchdown. And that's what they did, disrespecting those Miami Hurricanes. Now, Miami, them fools ran for 159 yards and they only ran for 23, and you lost? Come on, man. And you lost? 3 of 13 for SMU and you lost to that team? Come on, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Boy, Miami fans, man, I'm sure they probably still in disbelief. But you should have believed it when Carson Beck threw that damn pick. And that is a fact. That is a fact. That was a damn shame. That was a shame, man. Hey, it is what it is. Bees that way sometimes. SMU Jordan Hudson, wide receiver, 11 catches, 136 freaking yards. It's a shame, man. Freaking Kelvin Jennings got a rushing touchdown when he got on -8 yards rushing. Come on, but that just means he was getting sacked. But it is what it is, man. That is freaking crazy. Miami. Let me see. Anything else about Miami? Not really. They lost. Carson Beck went 2 for 2. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One of the interceptions, yeah, it was deflected. But that second one, it was horrible. It was horrible. So, and that ultimately cost them the game. So SMU defeats number 10 Miami 26-20. Moving on. We're going to skip them for a minute. Moving on. South Carolina beat Ole Miss, number 7 Ole Miss beat South Carolina, which we all expect that to happen. South Carolina is not very good. Trinidad Chambliss, not a good day. 159 yards passing. A touchdown and an interception. That wasn't good. Lenora Sellers, not a good day. 180 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Definitely not a good day. Now, Kawan Lacey for Ole Miss, he went the fuck off. Damn, this man ran for 167 yards. Running all through that damn South Carolina defense. South Carolina was supposed to have a good damn defense, but not on yesterday. South Carolina only had 230 yards of total offense, 180 passing, 50 rushing. Freaking terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. And then Ole Miss, guess what Ole Miss? Ole Miss was 1 of 11 on 3rd down. And they still won this game by double digits. 1 of 13 on 3rd down. But they was 3 or 4 on 4th down. This was a terrible played game for us execution-wise. Like I say, 1 of 11 on 3rd down for Ole Miss, 3 of 13 for South Carolina. That ain't good. That ain't good. So, hey, it be that way sometime, but oh well. Lenora Sellers sacked like 4 times. Shit makes no damn sense. This is crazy. This is crazy. So, oh well. We know South Carolina ain't a good team. Everybody expected Ole Miss to win. And that's what they did. So, nothing too surprising with that damn game. Then, who else you got? Who else we had? Let me see. Who else we had? Oklahoma and Tennessee. Oklahoma gets the win. Number 18, Oklahoma goes on Rocky Top, Neyland Stadium, Knoxville, Tennessee, and knock off those Tennessee Volunteers. Now, that was a surprise to me, especially being in Neyland Stadium. That was a total surprise to me. All right. John Mateer, only 159 yards, 0 touchdowns, and an interception, but he still gets the win. Xavier Robinson, 115 yards rushing. Come on, baby. Tennessee got that explosive offense, man. Joey Aguilar, 393 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. But he threw the ball a whole freaking lot, 29 or 45. And he had 2 interceptions. They be asking a lot of Joe Aguilar. And when you throw the ball as much as Joe Aguilar throws the ball, it's going to be mistakes. It's going to be turnovers. Damn right. You should expect that. Tennessee, rushing game, horrible. They only rushed for 63 yards while Oklahoma running through their ass for 192 yards. All right. The thing about Tennessee, it seems to me that Josh Heupel, his offense goes so fast, and either they're going to score fast as hell or they're going to have to punt the ball fast as hell. And that defense, no matter what the situation is, they ain't got enough time to rest. So either way, they going to be tired as shit. That might be why the defensive backs look like they ain't that good. I know Tennessee, they don't have Jamon McCoy or whatever, but that don't, no. He can't make that big of a damn difference in the secondary. He's only one guy. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. So, hey, it is what it is. Now, Mike Matthews, he had a touchdown. Matter of fact, he was their leading wide receiver with 76 freaking yards. So, hey, it is what it is, man. You had Mike Matthews, 76 yards and a touchdown. Braylon Staley, he had a good game. 75 yards, 2 touchdowns on 5 catches. Yeah, he had a good game. Now, all these receiving yards, these passing yards by Joe Aguilar, he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 receivers had catches, all right, and multiple catches, I'll put it at that. But it just wasn't Tennessee's day. Oklahoma came ready to play, and Oklahoma put on a damn show as far as that defense. I think Joe Aguilar was sacked like 4 times, I believe. So they put on a clinic. John Mateer, let me see how many sacks. Did Tennessee get any sacks? 2, 1, 2. They got 2.5 sacks. No, that's Oklahoma. Tennessee got 2 sacks. Tennessee got 2 sacks on the day. But Oklahoma 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 sacks on the day. So yeah. So, but sorry, Tennessee. No cigar this time. Sorry. Tennessee done lost 2 out the last 3. They got to be rough. They had high hopes coming into this season, man, going back to the playoff, possibly playing for the SEC championship, but all of that is gone now. They don't have no chance of going to the playoff. This game was a playoff elimination game, and it was in Tennessee house. I thought they was going to win it. I definitely did. That's why I picked Tennessee to win the damn game. But they couldn't bring it home. No way, no way, no way. All right, moving on from Tennessee and freaking let's go to man, let's go to Auburn. Let's go to Auburn. Man, them jokers are terrible. Them jokers are terrible. Like I said, the daggone nostalgia of freaking Jordan Hare, that shit is gone. I mean gone. That curse is gone. Every team coming in there beating they damn ass. I mean beating it. And how you don't score but 3 points in your own stadium against a team like Kentucky? Come on. Kentucky is freaking terrible. Man, let me name off the teams that Kentucky done lost to. Okay. What we at? 2025. They lost to Ole Miss, South Carolina. You know they lost to Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, and now Auburn. The only 2 wins before this game was against Toledo and Eastern Michigan. And Toledo, they only beat by 8. That just tells you how horrible Auburn is. Hugh Freeze don't know what quarterback he want to go with. Ashton Daniels, 108 yards and a damn touchdown. Then he tried to switch back to Jackson Arnold. That didn't work out. Man, that shit is freaking terrible, man. I mean, absolutely terrible. Hugh Freeze need to be fired, and I mean today, if he ain't already fired, I ain't looked at it. I haven't looked at it, man. Freaking the quarterback for Kentucky, he's trash as hell. 161 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. I mean, if this what I thought last week was the bottom of the barrel bowl between, I think it was Auburn and Arkansas. I thought that was a bottom of the barrel bowl. This is below bottom of the barrel for both of these damn teams. Now, that was just sad. Just freaking sad. Kentucky, 240 yards of total offense. Auburn, 241 yards total offense. Kentucky, 3.9 yards per play. Auburn, 3.4 yards per play. It can't get no worse than that. Man, both of these teams need to fire their damn head coach. Both of them. So, Kentucky fans, you already know you sorry. But Auburn fans, they tend to try to hold out hope. But Auburn is one of the sorriest teams, not just in the SEC, but all of college football. And I seriously doubt Auburn make a bowl game. I seriously doubt it. And like I said last night, please don't fire Hugh Freeze. I know them fans. It was so bad that the fans stayed after the game. After the players went into the locker room, they stayed in Jordan-Hare Stadium yelling or chanting, "Fire Hugh Freeze." It is just that bad. I don't want you to do it, but you might as well do like all the rest of these programs. LSU, Penn State, Arkansas. Man, go ahead and let him join the list of unemployables. You might as well. What do you got to lose? I don't think it can get no worse than this for Auburn football. This is a damn shame. But I know I'm telling y'all this, but I want y'all to do the damn opposite. And that is a fact. Sure is. But moving on from these two bums, let's get to the coup de grace. Let's talk about these Georgia bull mutts and these Florida lot lizards. Now, this was a hell of a game. And I said it yesterday, Florida looked like a totally different team without Billy Napier, and they looked like a well-improved team without Billy Napier. I ain't lying. Florida looked good yesterday, and they took it to them damn Georgia Bulldogs. And I stand on what I said yesterday. It was a catch. I have a lot of people that agree with me, but in saying that, I have a lot of people who disagree with me. I just feel like it was a catch. Okay, I'm not trying to show hate toward them bull mutts. From what I saw, I thought the ball hit his forearms and kind of turned, and he caught the ball. And that's my honest take on it. It's not showing any hate toward them bull mutts, in which their fans think I'm just showing hate. That's just what I saw. Maybe I do need glasses, okay? But so does a lot of other people. I talked to people this morning, and they was like, hey, that was a catch. So I'm not the only one. It's people in the comments saying that was a catch. But also people in the comments saying it wasn't a catch. We all saw it different, okay? There's nothing to argue about, all right? Georgia got the win 24-20, okay? I know we only harping on that call right there. But it was some calls that went against both teams. It was bad calls in this game. Had some no calls. Okay, so you can't just point to that one play. All right. But I was impressed with Florida. I thought, if they picked up that 4th and 1, they would have won the game. But they didn't. They got stopped. And like I said last night, I just think the stupidest thing is when you need 1 yard, you got the quarterback freaking 7-8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I just don't understand that. Gunnar Stockton, he played pretty well, 20 of 29, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have an interception, but all in all, he played pretty well. Chauncey Bowens made a big play, breaking that 44-yard touchdown. in the fourth quarter after Florida didn't pick up that first down. Zachariah Branch, he went off, man, for 112 yards. Zachariah Branch came up big for them, for Georgia on yesterday. All right. Dylan Bell, he caught a touchdown. Noah Thomas caught a touchdown. Freaking Nate Frazier, he didn't play half bad. Nate Frazier picked up some critical first downs, even though he only ran for 45 yards and a touchdown. So, all in all, I sit and talk shit about them Bull Mutts, how they struggle every game, week in and week out. But the fact of the matter is, they win it. They always find a way to win. Always. Yeah, I hate it. I sure do, because I be wanting to laugh at their ass the same way they be laughing at me. I want to troll them just the way they be trolling me. You know what I'm saying? But I can't, because they find a way to win. All right? I don't give a damn if it's against ranked teams, unranked teams. They struggle like hell, but they just keep on fucking winning. And I got to say it, they probably the luckiest team in all of college football. I ain't lying. Talk about these Florida Gators, man. DJ Lagway. Man, this man come in as a Heisman Trophy contender, so they say. But this man, he ain't nothing like he was through the first 3 or 4 games of last year. I mean, this man missing wide open receivers all over the damn place. Only 166 yards passing yesterday. Jaden Barr, 72 yards rushing and a touchdown. Florida, they did pick up 115 yards on the ground, man. And Georgia picked up 138 on the ground. But we all knew that Georgia was the better team. Georgia can make plays when they need to be played, or when they need to be made. Georgia can make plays when they need to be played. But Florida, they ain't there yet. They ain't there yet. Now, if Florida keep looking like they looked on yesterday, I think they should make that Billy, the other Billy, the one who coached yesterday, their head coach. This is the first game that he ever coached as a head coach. And I think he did damn good out there, except for the call to go for it on fourth down. Now, well, I like the call. I just didn't like the play call. I like the call going for it on fourth down, but I didn't like the play they called. Me, I prefer them to get up on the center, the quarterback to get up on the center, quarterback sneak it for that half yard, 1 yard, whatever. Ain't no way I'm going to be in the damn shotgun when I don't need but a yard. I don't give a damn where I'm at on the field. Where? Or maybe you should have just kicked the damn field goal and make Georgia go the length of the daggone field, because they needed a touchdown and the defense was playing outstanding at that point. Florida's defense was outstanding. Florida had all the damn momentum, and then when Georgia stopped them for that daggone first down, then the momentum flipped to Georgia, and Georgia took advantage of it, won the damn game. That's all it is, man. The better team won. I'll just say that. But that was one hell of a damn game. That was one hell of a game. So shout out to them damn Georgia Bulldogs. Kirby and Gate. I made a mistake. I was supposed to say the Bull Mutts of Athens. But Kirby, he done gave them damn Bull Mutts a new name or whatever, calling themselves the Cardiac Kids or whatever. Hey, all I'm going to call them motherfuckers the struggling Bull Mutts. That's what they are. I'm telling you now. But anyway, they win damn games. That's all I know. And that's going to wrap up the day after for this week. All right. I don't think I want. Oh, no hell in that. One freaking more. Oh, Lord. One freaking more. I almost forgot about these guys. I can't forget. Oh, Lord. I can't forget about them. Dabo Swaney and them damn Clemson Tigers. Hell no. How the hell I almost forgot about them? They go down to the hands of Duke. Of all teams, a basketball school. But anyway, 46-45. That's how it happened, man. Clemson right now is sitting at 3-5. 3-5. Boy, that is very sad. Clemson will not make a bowl game this year. Not at all. This after coming into the season as a pick to win the national championship, pick to win the ACC, coming into the season with your quarterback, preseason pick, preseason Heisman Trophy candidate. You ain't getting nothing, Clemson. Dabo Swinney, I mean absolutely nothing. Yeah. Both teams, man, no defense played in this game by either damn team. Duke just made a play, a 2-point conversion to win this game. That's all it was. Cade Klubnik had a hell of a game, 385 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's a hell of a game. But so did Duke quarterback Darren Messer, 361 yards and 4 touchdowns. Man, both of these quarterbacks was going to fuck off. Both of them. Because, like I said, one down, a lick of defense played in this damn game. Not a lick, man. Not a lick. Clemson ran for 175. Man, Clemson put up 560 freaking yards and still lost. Now, let me add this up. 560 and 439. 1,000 yards of offense, basically. 999 yards of offense in this game. Where's the defense at? And I'm talking about for both teams. Where is the defense? I don't understand it. These teams was terrible on third down, but it wasn't because of defensive play. Duke was 3 of 14 on third down. Clemson was 3 of 10. Duke was 5, and then check this out. Duke was 5 for 5 on fourth down. Clemson was 3 for 3 on fourth down. Boy, that's 8 for 8 on fourth down in this game. Boy, these jokers sorry. These freaking, oh my goodness, man. 999 total yards of offense. Duke 21 in the first quarter. Then Clemson 21 in the second quarter. Come on, man. Say it ain't so. They just letting each other score. That's all it was. Just letting each other score at will. Both teams sorry, but somebody had to win and somebody had to lose. And it just warms my heart to know that Dabo Swinney and them Clemson Tigers was on the losing end. Sure do. Now that concludes this week's edition of the day after. Sure do. But like I said, it was a great Saturday of college football on yesterday. So y'all give me y'all thoughts on these games. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll damn Tide.